All right, welcome to the Crypto Factory. Welcome to your favorite cryptopreneurship show. Welcome to the place where I'm gonna cough. Welcome to the place that you hear live coughs, but also the Bitcoin price, altcoins, what's going on in the markets, answering your questions live. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. Now, quick disclaimer, not disclaimer. Quick info, quick update. I will be traveling tomorrow morning to Dubai for Blockchain Life. I'll be staying there for a couple of weeks, for about 2 weeks in Dubai. Then I think I'll be coming back to Greece. So, live streams are going to be from a different place, but I will be updating you. I will be making videos. I will be doing live streams like this one. I'll try and do more of them as well during the week, if that makes sense. Number two, if the lighting's a bit off and there's shade in my eyes or some shit, it's because I tried to make the lighting better. And of course, when you try to make something better, it always gets screwed up even worse than before. Number three, ask your questions in the chat because I will be answering your questions. Today, I am drinking tuvunu. This is Greek mountain tea, which is really good. Also, some soda water during this live stream. So tell me what you are drinking, what you are eating, and where you are watching from. And yeah, let's get started. Let me just silence my phone over here. And let's get started. By the way, real quick, I had to block some people, guys. I had to block some people because of stupid ass comments. Listen, I'm all for confrontation. I'm all for challenging. What I will does now, blah, blah, blah. And then they say something like, you got all your calls wrong for the last 10 months, when we literally have been printing fortunes here on this channel. That just pisses me off. And when I confront them about it and show them exactly what I said in videos, because, okay, we got a couple of coins wrong, but most videos we talk about levels and we say, if we break under this level, get out, or we make update videos. And if you don't watch those videos, don't watch them free, and just look at the coins and you're getting wrecked, that's your problem. This is why you should watch the whole video for context. I keep stressing that. But I don't tolerate lies. I don't tolerate stupid people that don't accept it when they say I said something and I show them the video and I say something different, but they still don't accept it. I just get pissed off, so I just ban them. And what banning will do on YouTube is, only you can see yourself replying on YouTube. I can't see you, nobody else can see you. So you're talking to yourself. So again, I'm all good for confrontation. I'm all good. I respect all comments, bad or good, because you're taking the time to comment, and I'm open to talk about them. But if you're a moron and you can't debate and you can't listen to another opinion and you don't admit that, okay, yes, he's trying to, be cool, then you're getting banned. You're getting banned, and you're going to remain poor for the rest of your life, because I don't tolerate that, okay? So I just wanted to be clear with that, because I've been paying too much attention to these people, and it's fucking up my day, if that makes sense. And I don't need my day to be fucked up by these morons over here. So just getting that out there. That goes for the chat as well. You can talk about anything you want. There is no problem. Someone's saying that they can't hear me. Keeps breaking. Guys, it's an internet thing. It's a YouTube thing. I don't think I can do anything about it. Expecting. I think I fixed this last time. Why does it keep on changing? Let me see if I can do this. Wait. Output. I mean, it should be okay. Guys, it should be okay. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. So it's okay now. Yeah, but you keep on saying it's breaking up, and it makes me sad because I don't know what's going on. I have my settings right here, and it should be working. It should be working normally. It's constant bitrate, 10,000 kbs. Something about YouTube's here saying you need to change the video resolution. The current resolution is 3.8, which is not support for this video. The expected video resolution is 1,200. Yeah, that should be it though. I don't get why it's doing this. I don't know how to fix this. Shall we try high quality, low latency? Should we try 8,000 KBS? Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Or did I just fuck everything up even more? Let me know if it's better now or worse than before. Jumping on stream seems fine. All right, let's move on. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's see how this goes. Let me turn up the air conditioner a little bit. It's kind of hot in here. Or maybe it's the sound. Maybe I should change the sound. I don't know. But it's probably the it's probably some sort of setting that's fucking shit up. Anywho, if anything goes wrong, tell me. I'll see what I can do. All right, so let's have a look at the Bitcoin chart here. So looking at the Bitcoin chart. So looking at the Bitcoin chart here on the 4-hour. We got this SFP buy. And then we got the gold line here turning gold, and then confirmation dot. I just messing up the analysis. So yeah, so gold line on the 4-hour, confirmation dot. We've been going up, and we just broke this range up. So there's a range right here. It broke up, and if we can hold above this range, there's a range breakout. This is the call I told you guys to like buy yesterday. I was telling you to buy Bitcoin. Altcoins would have run with Bitcoin. We made that quite clear. And as you can see, Bitcoin is running, altcoins are running. Factor line neutral on the 4-hour. This is very good. Let's see if it goes into the gold here. Let's look at it on the hourly as well. On the hourly, it should be gold. Yes, of course, it's gold. Let's look at it on the daily, which is important. And on the daily, look, the daily, it's still red, but this is a buy candle. We talked about this. We talked about why this candle was a buy signal over here and how we bought it. Especially even if you didn't do that, even if we just extend this right here, you should have bought, and we talked about this, as soon as we broke above this previous high of this range over here. As soon as we broke, see how it naturally fits everywhere on resistance and support. And then this was a snap and crack. This was a snap and crack. We keep on buying snap and cracks. The only thing is we had 3 snap and cracks. So this was a hard market to navigate because look, we had a snap and crack here, a snap and crack here, and a snap and crack here. And all 3 times, well, all twice it broke down. So we had to rebuy the snap and crack. Of course, your first snap and crack, your support was down here. So you should have stayed in. Your second snap and crack, your support should have been here, so you would have stayed in regardless. And your third snap and crack, well, it was up here, but we're holding, right? You can, if you zoom in, you can see it right here. Was your stop loss. So if you got in 3 times on these snap and cracks, you should be in profit in all 3 times. And we are expecting this to turn yellow. Of course, it is not cleared yet. We wanted to break 117,000. In my opinion, the factor line might show you gold earlier, but my opinion is we need to break 117,000. And I am looking at certain resistances. This is 118,800 over here. This would make me very bullish if it breaks. If this breaks, would make me very bullish. Another line to look at would be around right here. Oh, that's 169,000 is called 117K psychological. And I talk about this in my course. I talk about exactly why and how I draw these ranges. Let's see if it breaks or its resistance over here, and let's see how this works out on Bitcoin. But so far, so good. Everything's been playing out right on schedule. Looking at altcoins, Zcash, $356, broke the highs, told you guys, people giving me shit in my videos in the comment section. That's all I gotta say to you, talking shit. Same thing with Hype over here, doing very well. Avant catching up. We are seeing Bluefin not doing that well, but let's give it a chance. Look on the day, it's starting to wake up. Let's see if this narrative, this perpetual DEX narrative wakes up like we've been talking to. Zcash over here, I did add a Monero position today. We talked about it on other videos as well. So let's put it back into our alt season bag over here. And you can see Monero right now, only 3.4%. I'm not showing my screen. Only 3.4% over here, so it might be a good time to get in. Aster, I'm expecting it to follow the hype and the Avant sort of movement for perpetual DEXs. Let's see what happens. And if Sui can wake up, maybe its perpetual DEX Blue will wake up as well. AIOs also did very well today. Basically, our altcoins are doing extremely well, outperforming all the market. As you can say, 4.8% on our alt season over here. These are the coins that we're holding. Our favorites, we said we're going to get back into them later on. As you can see, not doing that good. That's why we're not really into them, but we are holding some long-term because we had to. And if we go to the watch list, Anonymous, oh wow, fucking hell. Okay, so missed this one. I don't know where this one came from. But yeah, we used to be in this one. We got out and yeah, doing very good on the daily, 100%, insane. So that's interesting. We're seeing, and what I can say is, who's buying Cadena right here? Cadena's dying. Anyway, what I can see here is, oh, by the way, Plume, I'm watching this, by the way. This is my watch list as well right now. Added it today. It's an RWA play. But what this is telling me right now is that, because we saw virtuals go up, currently coming down because it went up fast. And I told you Cookie will follow, and I think it will. Let's see what's going on, because maybe we get an AI, a back to AI sort of movement. So we've been talking about AI as one of the main narratives will probably come back. We've been talking about perpetual DEX as a new narrative that will probably lead this bull market. And we also talked about privacy. These are the three sort of narratives I'm looking at. And I also said towards the end of this bull market, we'll have RWA and DPIN start going up. And today, well, let's see what happens with that, if we're right about that or not. So generally speaking, altcoins are looking to wake up here. But Zcash is just a monster of a coin. And if this breaks again, which it looks like it's trying to do that, I mean, this can keep on going up. Just because it's in, it's there. I told you, I made videos about this, telling you there's something about Zcash. And we quoted about $144. And people were saying it's already run. It went to 200, it's already run. 300, it's already run. Well, look at this, 354. And I'll tell you some bad news, since, you know, I do make some great calls, but I'm also unlucky. Zcash, we have a position in it, a hodl position, but I completely got liquidated out of my leverage positions on that massive flush down and the second flush. I got screwed on that, and I had massive amounts of Zcash on leverage. So it's a shame, because I also had my take profits at 349. So it would have definitely took profits. Shit happens, guys. Shit happens. What's 50K? What's 50K? So that's what I'm looking at right now. Let's look if you have any questions, because that's what I want to look at today. I don't want to make this video too long, this live stream too long, but I will be answering your questions as long as you ask them. But because I am traveling to Dubai in the morning. So let me just drink this. Mavia is insanely pumping right now. What's Mavia doing? It's not in the top 1,000, so I can't see on Crypto Bubbles. Let's have a look on Heroes of Mavia. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Even if it had a god candle, it's not looking like too much of a god. Oh, it went up 141% on the daily. That's insane. That's actually pretty insane. Well, low liquidity, guys. Low liquidity weekend. Coins have gone to shit. Very easy to pump. Now, I'll tell you something, though, you have to understand. If you have a coin that's $100, and it goes down 50%, how much do you think you need to break even? Just answer in your head. You don't have to put it in the chat. If you said 50%, you are wrong. See, when you have $100 and it goes down 50%, it's $50. If it goes up 50%, you're at $75. Now, imagine if you have $100 and it goes down 90%. You have to do multiple X's, a multiple 100% to even break even. So don't get too excited when you see stuff like this. I'm just saying, okay? Chuck, glad you're better. I'm in Seattle. Oh, awesome, man. Oh, mushroom coffee. I want to try that, dude. I want to try that. I've had mushroom, like hot mushroom soup, but I've never had mushroom coffee. Paul, in the upcoming alt season, how can a portfolio goes 5x easy? There's no such thing as easy, Raul. But welcome back. I haven't seen you for a while. But I would bet on Aster. Like, Aster is one of them. Zcash, I would wait for a pullback, but Aster is one of them. And just our portfolio, you don't know which of these coins are going to do the 5, 10x, 20x, 50x, whatever. And this is why you hold portfolios. You hold some safer coins so you don't miss the bull run. And you hold counter narratives. But this is our alt season portfolio. Now, which one will do well, I don't know. But I'm holding all of these for a reason. And we've explained this in videos. My buying is $2 Aster. You could dollar cost that average down if you buy now, because it did break support. It did break like a $1, which was resistance, sorry. And it kept above $1, and it's very close to the low side. So you could put a mental stop loss under that, and if it goes under, say, okay, I'm wrong, I'm out. So you could add to your position here. If it goes up, great. If it goes down and breaks the low, get out. I mean, that's what you could do with Aster right now. Bill, yes, Paul, how are you? Can't hear you. Okay, probably can hear me now, though. Keeps breaking. Okay, now, hey, Paulie. Okay, now I exited and came back. Exited or excited? Maybe you're excited and you came back. Your audio is okay, fucking with you. I don't know now. Is it okay or are you fucking with me? I'm not sure. He probably is okay now. Hello from California. What's up, Cali? I took the Bitcoin long from 110K, just trading my stop loss. Very nice, man. Very nice. We were talking about that yesterday. Well done, dude. Mushroom coffee is great for health. Yeah, I really want to try that, man. I really want to try that. And you can still mix with normal coffee for the benefits. I gotta try that. I used to make fun of bulletproof coffee because I was an idiot. I didn't research it. And then once I researched it and figured out what it was, I was like, damn, I'm an idiot. It's actually good stuff. And now I'm doing MCT oil. Talking about MCT oil, I have to go pick some up at the locker. They left some for me there. So, yeah. I got out of Disco at 0.35. Should I get back in or wait? Look, I want to get out of Disco, at least take your initial investment and profits when I did, and everyone attacked me. Because we called it, it went up, and then when I told everyone to take initial investment and profits out there, I got attacked, but the price went to shit. Let's see what Disco's doing now, because I'm curious as well. I mean, this is why I warned you to get out, dude. Not you specifically, but everyone. I mean, it's gone down a lot. Could this come back up? Look, I would wait. I would want to see Disco break 0.0015 before I go back in. I'd rather buy higher, if that makes sense. And if it goes below 0.00093, I would completely, well, even if it gets any lower now, especially if it goes lower than this level over here, I'd completely get out. That's what I see with Disco. I know a lot of people have been feeding you crazy shit, and I said there was potential for it, but you gotta know your levels, and you gotta know when to be logical about this stuff. Worst thing I ever did, I bought Giggle, and forgot I sold it, and I wanted to buy more of it, and then I looked the other day, and it was like 1,000x up, and I'm like, fuck yes! And I went to my wallet, and it wasn't in there, and I'm like, holy fuck, I must have sold it. That was so stupid, dude. That was so stupid. Like, that was insanely stupid of me. But shit happens, I guess. Shit happens. So I make mistakes as well. Don't think I'm a genius. Just because we get most right does not mean I get everything right. Obviously, I'm going to get some shit wrong. That's why we go by portfolios. That's why we look at levels. That's why we look at narratives. That's why we have a strategy. Not every coin I call is going to do well. Obviously, I hope people understand this. Just because I have a high success rate, it does not mean it's a 100% success rate. It's more like an 80% success rate, even 70. Keep that in mind. That's more than most people out there, by the way, but keep that in mind. All right? CryptoX surfaces Paul. I was in Spaces yesterday with Michael Saylor. Epic moment. I calmed up, didn't speak, but his ultimate shiller for sure. So let me explain something about the word shill, because it pisses me off, and I'm not attacking you here, obviously. I'm just going to say generally. A lot of times people say you shill this, you shill that, or he's a shiller. Please understand the definition of a shiller. A shiller is somebody that talks about a coin and not disclosing is being paid for it, or talking about a coin he has bags of and does not disclose having those bags. A shiller is not someone promoting a coin. A shiller is not someone sharing his portfolio. You have to get the definitions right in crypto, because a lot of people get them wrong and they don't understand. And yes, I understand there's Wikipedia, this and that, but a lot of times that's wrong, because you got to kind of be in the culture to understand this. For example, let me give you another example people get wrong. Is Bitcoin with a capital B or a small b? Answer in the chat. Is it a capital B or a small b, and why? When you spell Bitcoin, when you write Bitcoin, capital B or small b? Please put it in the chat now. Put it in the chat while I drink some Tuvunu, and I'll explain to you how it's actually spelled. Henry says Bitcoin with a capital B. Everyone is saying Bitcoin with a capital B. So Bitcoin, no. So see, most of you are wrong, and I'm not doing this to, show off or to tell you that to show you that you're wrong, whatever. Bitcoin, when you're talking about the currency, it's spelled with a small b. Okay? If you're talking about the network, it's spelled with a capital B. But most of us, we talk about Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin like the currency. We don't really refer to the network. So generally speaking, Bitcoin should be with a small b. Right? And yes, I learned this, I think 3 or 4 years ago. I was surprised myself. And I learned it from Andreas Antonopoulos. If you don't know who that is, do some research. Great guy, knows his shit, did a lot for Bitcoin, one of the early ones, one of the guys speaking all over the world. He was the Michael Saylor before Michael Saylor, if that makes sense. So that's how you do the Bitcoin abbreviation. Just like HODL. Everyone says it's hold on for dear life. No, it's not. It was literally a spelling mistake. Just HODL, it was a spelling mistake, and it stayed in crypto culture. So you kind of have to learn sort of the culture of crypto. Briffett Dance, in the beginning of my videos, a disclaimer, a lot of my videos, that girl that comes and says, he is good looking, and that's Briffett Dance. She was actually quite known years ago because she made the Michael Saylor Bull 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 song, which went kind of viral in crypto for those days standards. That's why I have her in the beginning of my video. And she also made a song about the crypto factor. I've actually paid her to do this, believe it or not, about crypto factor, like that song. So there's a lot of things in crypto culture that people don't know about. And I know I look old, because I'm pretty old, right? I'm 48 years old. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm 48 years old. And a lot of people are like, oh, this guy's a boomer, he doesn't know shit. No, guys, you have to understand, I've been in crypto since 2017, and I kind of know my shit. And I haven't just been in crypto as a trader or investor. I've been in crypto as a C-level executive, as a marketing director of a fully licensed and regulated exchange, a higher sales tickets and course developer for Mintable app, CMO of expertise. I mean, I've done quite a few things. Advisor for United Coin, on the board of directors with people like with PayPal executives. I kind of know my shit when it comes to crypto, right? A little bit, just a tad, you know. Anyway, I mean, Crypto Crown World says, in my opinion, the disco watch for the 4200 AMA. I understand it, but I don't think I think it's too new to do technical analysis on it with the 200 AMA. I mean, I think a lot of coin, like, it's dependent on the market, but it could do the opposite. But I understand where you're coming from. I just don't agree using that and using 0.786 Fibonacci retrace on a coin that's so new. Cool, bro. Do your thing. My brother, you killing. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. I watched the pump on Giggle happen playing video games with my daughter. I had just posted my Discord but didn't build it. But yeah, see, shit happens, man. Shit happens. Sometimes you miss it. Most of us talking about the network. No, it's very, very rare you actually refer to the network, believe it or not. Because even in most cases when you refer to the network, you refer to Bitcoin as Bitcoin, the currency. And you're supposed to see it as sound hard money, so you're referring to Bitcoin, the currency. You should almost never talk about Bitcoin in a capital B. It just doesn't make sense. When I say network, I don't mean the network. It's when devs use the terminology, if that makes sense. Anyway, regardless, that's what I. Please like the video if you understand that Bitcoin is spelled with a small b because it's a currency, right? That's how you're supposed to spell it. Most people don't want to push the like button because they don't want to admit that we're wrong. It's okay, I love you anyway. So don't push the like button, it's fine. I still love you. I won't stop this live stream. I won't stop this live stream because you didn't push the like button. Someone actually put a dislike button. Fuck you too. Okay, I'm giving likes. Nice. Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right, so what other coins do we have? What other questions do we have? Hey, Paul, if one has cash on the side, better to DCA in Bitcoin before Fed meeting? Oh my God. Okay, I want to answer this question. If you are basing to get in or out because of the Fed meeting, you're completely doing everything wrong. I keep on proving over and over again that Fed meetings, news, and all this stuff have no significant role when it comes to crypto. Stop looking at this shit to trade. It does not matter. The Fed rate could cut and it could go down, and vice versa. The least that you expect could happen. I've said this many times. I've proven this. We just had 2 rate cuts. We went down like a motherfucker. And I also keep on saying, even long term, it does not matter. Now, there might be some volatility on the day, but you're not supposed to be trading that anyway, so you shouldn't matter. You should be looking for the general price. If price speaks, show me the charts that tell you the news. Over and over again I say this, there's news for the masses and news for the classes. We get the news for the masses. Everybody knows the same news. It's irrelevant, okay? TA is your only chance. And right now, I told you yesterday to buy. I was very confident in telling you to buy that we would go up. All right? I also told you about the risk was crazy. It was a good risk-reward ratio. Banana Republic is asking, what do I know about Cohen? Just in case you're wondering what he's saying, that is actually in Greek. I used to hear about him a lot. I used to ignore it. Then I saw a couple of analysis, a couple of videos on his analysis, and I actually saw it's pretty okay. It's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Damn, I asked the question wrong. Sorry. No, that's okay. Ask it right next time. The stock Galaxy Digital, any thoughts? None whatsoever. I don't go by news. I go with TA. Show me the charts. I'll tell you the news. Better to DCA to Bitcoin or alts. Oh, I see. So the best thing you can do now, in my opinion, if you want to stay safe, if you have $1,000 or $10,000, whatever, I would split it right now. Maybe I'd wait for a couple of days and see what the week does, by the way. But generally speaking, as soon as you find your entry, I would put $1,000, let's say, in Bitcoin, and the equivalent amount of $1,000 in altcoins. If it's 10,000, it's 5,000, 5,000. If it's 1,000, it's 500, 500. That way, if your altcoins go to shit, you're still holding Bitcoin, which if it 2x's, you'll make your money back. Now, it might not 2x this bull market if it's the end, obviously, but next bull market, it probably will. So it's kind of like a guarantee. And then if we go down, you can actually use Bitcoin to buy more altcoins because Bitcoin will drop less than altcoin. So you can use Bitcoin as a strategy, so to speak, as a hedge, if that makes sense. Right now, I think that would be a good play, so to speak. That's what I would do anyway. That's if you're getting in now. If you did this when I did this, at the 116,000, then also lower as well, then you could have used that Bitcoin to buy altcoins, which I did already. But because you're now entering, you can enter 50-50 and use it to your advantage, if that makes sense. Also, I don't like DSAing, I don't like DCAing, dollar cost averaging. I think it's stupid. I'd rather DSA, dollar swing average, is a terminology that I coined. And that's actually not buying DCAing, you buy no matter what the price is. I like just buying the swings. And that's shown on the factor line. If you look at the factor line, it actually tells you, look. SFP buy, you can use SFPs for buying, like for dollar cost averaging. So you have boom, 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 right? You see? And then you can get out on the sells. SFP sell, SFP sell. This is intra swing trading, but you can also use SFPs for a dollar swing averaging for now. I am going to implement a couple of things to the factor line. One will be a DSA strategy. So it will actually tell you when to buy Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies if you want to follow my DSA strategy. It's in my course. It's not here right now. And also we're going to do automation soon as well. So it can buy and sell for you. That will be, I think that might be extra. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But generally speaking, the factor line works wonders. It tells you when to get in and out. I do believe, and I challenge anybody to show me any indicator that has outperformed it. I have seen no indicator outperform the factor line. I challenge anybody out there, any influencer out there with their own line. If it's either equally as good, or mine's outperforming them. Of course, it's how you use it. If they're better traders, that's a whole different thing. I'm just telling you as an indicator. And the only way to get that indicator, to get this indicator, the factor line, is if you get my course. It comes with my course. Invest, trade, and think like the crypto factor. It's in the description down below. You could also scan this after you watch a live stream. And essentially, you get a course how to invest long term, how to think like me in crypto, but also how to trade like I do. And when I say trade, I mean swing trading. Longer positions, not every day so you go crazy, just longer moves like I do. And you also get the factor line for free for life. And it's an amazing, amazing course. I really suggest you take a look at the very least. It's in the description down below or scan it here with your phone. Check it out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Efcharisto, Barakalo, Banana Republic. You're welcome, old fella. I like you and Tribal Trades. You're both usually correct. Thank you very much, Henry. I really appreciate it. I don't know who Tribal Trades is, but if he's usually correct like me, then he knows his shit. Not many people can say that. All right, so looking at Bitcoin now, again, we're sitting 113,500. I want to see it break this resistance here at 117,000, and if we do, if we break this range and make it support maybe and come up here, I do believe we're going to re-challenge all-time highs. And once we re-challenge all-time highs, we want to see if this all-time highs becomes a double top, or if it breaks, becomes support, and we go up higher. So this is where you would say double top or continuation. And this is where we need to reevaluate what's going on as soon as it breaks that. So Are we going to see something like, for example, we come up here, we're probably going to reject here, maybe trade in this range a little bit, right? Maybe fake out or out to the downside, low side, come up here. Are we going to reject here? Come back down and then maybe give it and break? Or, oh no, sorry. Give me a second. Yeah, keep it in red. Or are we going to reject here and have a double top? So let's say, here, let's just do it like this. Are we going to have a double top and kind of like come down here? Or maybe even top out somewhere here. It's also a danger zone right here. Possibly, I'm just saying possibly here, if this doesn't break, or if this zone doesn't break, this might start looking, and I'm not sure, I have to test it, like a Wyckoff distribution pattern in this range here. But we'll have to check it out when the time comes. But let's see, let's see. So far we have our line in the sand now, and the good thing is our line in the sand is actually higher than before because actually the low's here. And we have the range here. So this is what I would be, this is a much easier conditions to trade in this market. A lot safer, more clarity. And I do think a lot of people are going to start coming in because of this clarity, professionals. And we're going to see price spikes. I'm going to delete this Bitcoin mascot, whatever it's called. I'm going to remove it. And if you post it again, I will ban you. For the simple reason, there's no such thing as a fucking Bitcoin mascot on fucking Pump Fun. Now, I'm all for Pump Fun coins. I get it. Some of them do very well. But calling something a Bitcoin mascot and not being on Bitcoin as a SRC20 token or even a BRC20 token? What are you doing? What are you talking about? I don't like that stupid, fucked up marketing. Oh, it's a Bitcoin narrative. Let's just say that this is a Bitcoin mascot. Who made my balls? Just invented a Bitcoin mascot. Yeah, who called it a Bitcoin? Satoshi? Who? Adam Back? No, someone's balls decided to make a Bitcoin mascot. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on. What are you talking about, dude? Bitcoin mascot. Want to see a factor mascot? No, I'm not going to do it on camera, though. Should we make a factor mascot? I hope you don't mind my humor, guys. I know a lot of people don't like it out there. I try to keep it family friendly, but sometimes, like, stand-up comedy gets the best of me. Oh my God. So this flush, this violent flush. Anyway, let me see the questions here. I was going to say a joke, but it's okay. No, I don't want to spend my, it's actually a lot small. You know what? I keep on making jokes about, like, being big. And I do it on this channel a lot as well sometimes when people piss me off. But the truth is, if you ask my girlfriend, she's like, it's not all that. It's medium large. It's not like large, like extra large. It's not like a triple XL or anything. Okay, it's not Chinese, right? It's not CZ. It's not CZ size. I wonder if CZ has, like, that's a stereotype though. CZ might be hanging, bro. We don't know that. We don't know that. He might have like a hidden dragon in there or some shit. Because the guy definitely has balls. Right? So, I don't know. Maybe he's hiding some sort of package in there. I don't know. Maybe he'll surprise everyone. Like a dragon comes out breathing fire. Like, shh, or some shit. Yeah, we don't know that. Henry says, well, Asian girls do like the Westerners. Yeah, of course. Of course. But I think that's mostly because there's not enough Asian men compared to women, the ratio with women there. So they would take anything they can. So don't get too happy. It's not because we're better. It's just that there's no men there. They're all taken or some shit, or I don't know. In showbiz, too big scary, too small is sad, average is courageous. Are you gonna inform us if I get rejected? Well, I can inform you, Muhammad, but you could also literally see it. Like, you don't need the factor line to see it. You can just use any chart, right? But yeah, I'll try. As long, but only if you subscribe. Only if you subscribe and hit the bell notification button. By the way, do me a quick favor. All of you, even the guys that are subscribed to this channel, I want you to hear me out. There's been a lot of reports where YouTube is unsubscribing people even though they're subscribed, and unchecking the bell even though they checked the bell. Do me a favor, check if you're subscribed, because you might not be, and you might have subscribed, but now you're not anymore. Do me a favor and subscribe and hit the bell notification button, because I'm trying to get this channel up to 100K subscribers. I really put that as a goal, and I wanted to get it by the end of this year, and I don't think I'm going to get that goal by the end of this year. I called the Bitcoin and everything, but I never called the channel, unfortunately. So please help me out and check if you're subscribed. And if you're not, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, YouTube is shadow banning some from commenting on. I don't know if people if they're getting shadow banned from commenting, but I do know there's a lot of people I've banned so they can't comment, because it's one thing. I don't mind you challenging me, even swearing at me, even whatever. But some people, I get pissed off when they lie. If somebody lies or spams, I will block them myself. Yeah, there's shit about sending notifications. I know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. YouTube's very hard, and you know it's. You know, I'll be frank with you guys. I want to do this forever. I really do. But in order to do this forever, and I want to give free advice, because this is basically free, right? Right? Yeah, I have some products you can buy, but you don't have to buy them. I try to give everything for free and help people. And I want to do this forever, or as long as I live. And you know, I need to get up there to be able to do that. I really do. And if you can do anything for me, if there was something you could do, if you ever ask yourself, if I ever gave you a good call and you made profits, or if I ever saved you and I told you to get out and you didn't lose as much, or if my calls made your portfolio better than what it was before, despite it falling or going up or whatever, please subscribe and hit the bell notification button. It would really mean a lot to me, right? I would really appreciate it. Thank you, Mohammed. I was also in the VIP factor trying to buy the course. Yeah, the course will definitely help you a lot, Mohammed. It will definitely help. I really recommend the course. It's in the chat right at the top. Like, look, if you go to the top of this chat here, just click this link and it will take you to a page. And then you can check it out and buy the course and get the factor line and so on. I have to update this video. The price is going up soon, so do buy this. If you're gonna buy it, don't waste time, because it's gonna incrementally go to 2,600. It started lower, but everyone's happy. Look, everyone loves the course. These are all verified buyers. You know, check it out. I think you'll be very impressed, and I do believe you'll learn a lot. I mean, you will, and it's all videos, right? Look, there's quizzes and stuff too. It's all videos. It's gonna be up. It's more and more is coming. More. This is something I'm gonna be doing, like, hopefully forever. So it's not gonna stop. You can also go by going thefactorline.com. You can also go and check it out at thefactorline.com. So thefactorline.com. So there you go. You can also check that out like that. I have no idea about that that meme coin. I've never heard of Ray Kurzweil or whoever that is. He talks about how we can almost live forever, maybe after 20. I hope so, man. I almost died a few times, so I would be very grateful even if I live more than 10 years at this point. For those of you that don't know, I'm a 3-time cancer survivor. And I called the Bitcoin bottom while I was fighting cancer for you. All right. Any more questions? Or should I get packing? Because I got my laptop ready over there. I got my cameras, everything. I have to go get the clothes ready. See what I'm going to be taking with me for to buy tomorrow. So if you guys have any more questions, please put them in the chat in the next few seconds. Because if I don't get any, let's have a look at the Bitcoin price. Again, sharing what I'm looking at. Let me get rid of that course thing. This is what we're looking at. Let's see how it plays out. Zcash, let's see if it breaks again. Hype looking like it wants to re-challenge all-time highs here. XMR, a good trade. I posted in my group today. It's a good trade, and it has been a good trade. Don't forget Ondo. I think it's going to surprise a lot of us. AI Oz is pissing me off. It's showing life. If this holds up here, cool. If it comes down here, okay-ish. If it comes under this level, I might get out into another coin. Aster, let's see if this holds and comes back up. I hope it does. And yeah. We've got a few more questions here from what I see. 169K Bitcoin top. I'm not changing my prediction. My prediction was 130 to 140,000. If that breaks, we're looking at 160K. That's what I'm looking at. Now, if that breaks and we go to 180, it's very, very possible. But I'll be taking profits before that, man. I already have been. Shit. Happy Sunday, thank you very much. Hi Paul, your thought about altcoin season if there is any. It's now or never. I made a video a couple of weeks ago, saying it's now or never, meaning either October or November we're going to have an alt season or we're going to go straight into a bear market. I made a video on it. Watch the video. There's 2 videos you need to watch. They're extremely important. One gives you a lot of coins. The other one will actually teach you and show you how to make money. Like, seriously. And they're both very, very important right now. Let me show them to you real quick. If you come to my channel here, one of them in this one. See this thumbnail right here? This is Start Now. This one right here. Make sure you watch this video. Please watch this video. You've been lied to about crypto. Here are the hidden truths. This will help you make money. I did one 6 days ago. Watch this video. The other one is, look, alt season is now or never. Only these coins will explode. You have days. This one right here. So this video right here, Zcash right here next to it, by the way. But this video right here, you have days, and this one, start doing this. Watch these 2 videos. Just go to my videos on my channel and watch those videos. 2 important videos you need to watch if you don't want to be poor. Why you don't answer my above question? What was your above question? Let me have a look. Did I miss it? Where is your above question, man? What about answer? I answered this question. Dude, I answered this question. I answered this question and answered this question. If you didn't hear the answer, please watch back. Go back and watch the live stream again. Some people have been having problems with sound. I 100% answered this question. Go back, watch it, get your answer. I promise you I answered it. Cycle top quarter for 2025. Yeah. I believe the top of Bitcoin will be end of 2025, beginning 2026, meaning the first 3 months of 2026. Altcoins might run a little bit more if we get an alt season, then ultimately go down with Bitcoin. What if Bitcoin rejects 117,000? Then we're fucked. No, like a temporary rejection where you come down and maybe make some support and go back up and try again is normal. I'm talking about rejecting and then coming down under 112. That's a problem. Can H bar 5x? Yes, but I'm not, doesn't mean it is, all right? But it is possible. If you're asking if it's possible, yes, from what I remember, it's very easy. It could easily do that, but it doesn't mean it will. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you very much. Please like this video. Please check out the course as I told you up here or in the description down below. It's also in the chat. It's everywhere. You can't miss it. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate you. Thank you much. Thank you very much. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.